Hello, Exeter, and today I interview Bob Glowacky.
Car, so showed up, and then after that I bent over.
You're my boss.
That's
you
true.
are the director of Exeter TV.
With Andy Swanson, our other boss, but yeah.
Yeah, one of the two guys that runs this place.
Yep.
All right, so even though you're in Exeter a lot, fun fact, you're from Brentwood.
That's true, just over the border. Grew up right here in Exeter area. Moved there in 1998 with my parents and my four older brothers. Went to Exeter schools, or Exeter Middle School and Exeter High School. So, yeah, I've been here for quite some time, I guess you could say.
Yeah, well, that's cool. So, when did you start working here?
Yeah, so I actually started working here in high school. So. I think it was around 2007 or 2008, the summer going into my freshman or sophomore year of high school. It was one of my first part-time jobs. I think I worked at Water Country as well. But I was, interested in cameras and stuff. And my brother, Kyle, who also worked at Exeter TV when he was in high school, had that connection. So I applied. And back then, Exeter TV was totally different. It was just government meetings and the random occasional parade or event, but there wasn't like most of the stuff we do today. So it was very different. Andy was still here, and we had a lot of part-time staff doing meetings, but yeah, I went away to college and then came back and got another job here. So
exciting. So you were, and this is also a family brick, the Glowacky brick, you and all five of your brothers. And if people want to see it in the office, we have Bob's very special brick from when he was running at Exeter High School too.
Yeah, so if your viewers or our viewers remember the interview you did with Sandy Parks about the Alumni Association, my mom was one of the first people to buy those bricks that you can go see at Exeter High School, and I was the lucky member of a winning 4x800 meter relay team that we got the school record. It's still there. So Exeter runners, you better get going. You need to take my record down. It's too slow to be up there. But yeah, so there's the bricks over there. But I have one in my office because they just gave it to me recently. I guess when they printed my brick, they put a female athlete instead of a male athlete on there. So I couldn't tell the difference on the brick, but now I get a nice souvenir for the office, so it works out.
Yeah. All right, so record holder, been here since you were like, what, 14, 15?
Yeah, about there.
Somewhat of a family tradition, because there's another brother who worked here at one point.
Yeah, so my brother worked here, and he was always interested in film and kind of, I think, got me interested in it a little bit. He was making horror movies where I, as a little kid was, going after zombies and, mystery
So he made you
ghosts.
act and everything?
Yeah, stuff like that. I didn't get involved too much with it, but it was like all the kids in our neighborhood would make these war movies or different things like that, and my brother and his friends were always the directors, and he went on to go to Emerson Film School and major in all of that and kind of got into the more artsy side of film. And my interest was always in history. Growing up here, going to the American Independence Museum festivals, celebrating our rich Revolutionary War history and all that. So,
Which you were once a reenactor in.
Yeah, so I didn't do the official reenacting, but they used to do, and I think they still do, like a kids militia. So I did that a few years, and there was always, the kids battle out on Swayze Parkway, and I was fully decked out in customized bathrobe and baseball pants to make it look like a colonial soldier. And I think my brother even made it into the Independence Museum's brochure at one point. But yeah, so been quite involved in all this stuff here.
Very nice, very nice. So what made you want to come back, of all things? Because I know at one point, you went to college, did a little traveling, you were in England at one point, came back, were involved with the TLC. And what made you kind of lean towards directing this TV station?
Yeah, so I think it kind of just happened. And I think that's how a lot of people, you interviewed before, say how they got to where they are. So I went to school outside of New York City at Iona College. I majored in mass comm with a concentration in video production. But while I was there, I also was taking a lot of 3-hour-long night classes on history, so I decided to do a history minor. And then I liked environmental studies, so I did that. And in my senior year, I found a wildlife filmmaking Masters of Arts program in England with the BBC. So I went and did that after I graduated, and I got my MA over there. And that was an amazing course there, learning from the people who make Planet Earth, seeing it before some of the episodes came out, the later seasons. And I wanted to take that skill and use it for public broadcasting is kind of the goal. And I don't like that a lot of commercial TV shows and TV channels nowadays, it's all about ratings and commercials. And public broadcasters and PEG media, which is public access, education, and government channels, this community media, it's like the only local content. So I'll try and use those skills here. And I got back after coming back from England in 2016, November, I think, and happened to move back here. And I thought, hey, I'll email Andy, see if there's any openings, see if there's something temporary while I'm, getting back on my feet here in the States. And just a few months later, I was still here, and they created the position that I have now, which I applied for, and the rest is history. It's been over 5 years now that I've been doing this, running this ship, so it's been good.
All right. So, I think you got anything else left to say about being involved here, or something you might want to share with the community about this TV station before?
Yeah, I can say for the viewers, at home, Exeter TV's grown a lot, I think, in the last 5 years. With me and the different teams we've had here over the years. You may have, remembered some of the older shows, Fish Facts with Fred, or all of these different shows. But the really unique thing about community media is that, it's your channel. So residents can come to us, and we can help them make TV shows, which get aired on Channel 98 if you have Comcast, or online. We'll help you set up your own YouTube channel if you want, and then you can upload your content and do all that stuff. And sure, everyone nowadays has a cell phone and can put their stuff on Facebook or Instagram, but we can kind of bring our industry knowledge. You studied this stuff, and we can bring our expertise to help people make better products and really communicate their message, which I think is really important. And the other side, which is less glamorous, is all of these long meetings. I know you, Darian, and myself sit through sometimes 4-hour-long,
5-hour-long
meetings, discussions on pickleball and tennis. Another video on that probably, but it's all really important stuff to film for the viewers and residents who can't, be in the Novak room or things like that. And I'm happy we've been able to expand access to the meetings, not just through video, but through Zoom. So if you've ever attended a meeting virtually, that was us. We were the ones running that and making it happen. So we're, a department of, basically 3 people, and we are really crucial, I think, to the town. And I think people really started to see that with COVID. So it's nice to get that recognition and, to continue doing this good work, because sometimes it's not, really glamorous. It's not a Planet Earth TV show that you're out there filming whales and stuff, but we have our own neat little local stories and important work to do here. So.
And be of service to the community.
For sure.
Community only grows by what people are willing to do to invest into it.
Yeah, and I can say Exeter, as I've sat behind that curtain there filming you interview other people. It's true what they say, people really give back here in Exeter. All the town staff, people who work here really, care about their jobs and want to try and, offer the best services they can. And I enjoy doing that here at Exeter TV. So I'm excited to see where it goes in the future and the other stories and content that we can make coming up. Yeah.
You heard it, Exeter. If you'd like to be in the spotlight, or contact us at extvg@exeternh.gov. Thank you, and have a great day.